Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. You might remember my last video where I did a tour of my empty apartment. Well, I'm finally moved in and today we're going to be doing a tour of my white aesthetic minimalist apartment. So come see how I added my personal touch and made the space mine. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to my home. Today we're going to be doing a tour of my lovely apartment. So we're going to be starting from the dining area. All the products I'm going to show you in this video, I'm going to link it down in the description below. I got these beautiful white chairs from Amazon. I love the design, the leather design. I also love the aesthetics because it blends well with the aesthetics I was trying to get in my apartment. I also like the black legs because in my apartment there's a touch of black. So I wanted to make sure that my chairs also had a touch of black. Then also, dining here, the dining table is made of glass. This is one of my favorite pieces in the apartment because it just really brings out the aesthetic and design I was looking for. It's very minimalistic, very simple, but it looks really good and expensive, so I like it. The next part of my space we're moving to is the living area. So over here we have the sofa. So in the sofa we have the chair. I also link where I got all of them from in the description below. I like the chairs, it's very comfortable. It's soft, firm enough, but still comfortable and soft. And that was one of the reasons I liked it. I also wanted to get a white sofa, but I decided to get this color because I felt like the apartment is very white already. Everything is white. So I wanted to at least bring some warmth by getting more of a sand-like color. Cream, I guess, cream sand. I'm not sure what the color is, but whatever it is, I saw it online and I knew it was perfect for the apartment. Also too, I like the size. It's not like a large sofa, but it's big enough for my space, you know, and enough to host visitors when I have them. Then I also have my throw pillows. I got two sizes. I got a bigger one and a smaller one. I think this one was like 24 inches, 24 by 24, and this was like 16 or 18. I can't remember, but I'll put it in the description down below. So I got two throw pillows, you know, to improve the comfort of the chair. I have one of my favorite pieces in the apartment. This is probably my favorite piece in the apartment, this curved lamp. I actually first saw one on Pinterest, and from the moment I saw it on Pinterest, I knew that this was definitely something I wanted to get in my apartment. It adds just like a really nice minimalistic modern aesthetic to the apartment, and it's black. I definitely knew I wanted to get it in matte black. I like the matte black finish. Also, the legs are marble design, so I decided to match the coffee table with the marble design. Yeah, I also got this coffee table too from Amazon. It's like a two-piece coffee table. Usually I just move this around. I probably put this over there or sometimes in the room when I want something, use it as a coffee stand. But I really like the two-piece design, the circle two-piece design. And also, if you notice, it's circle like my dining, so I was like keeping the circle design consistent. Then the rugs. So I got the rug also from Amazon. I like the rug because of the geometric design, and I was looking for something that both has white and black, but more of white. And when I saw this, I knew it was like perfect for the apartment. The size is perfect. It covers the floor and very soft and comfortable. I actually like stepping on it in my bare feet, so it's really nice. Next, over here we have my TV and TV stand. So I got a white matte TV stand to match the white aesthetic of the place. I also have this 55-inch TV, so I got a stand that was about the same width for it. I really like it. You can see my PS5s, so I play a lot of video games. Make sure you click and watch my streams. I don't game there, but you know, maybe one day I will. You never know. And also I wanted to talk about my curtains. I added them. I actually have blinds, but I decided to add the curtains to kind of make the sun not as sharp when it comes in, because you know, I'll probably be doing some filming here. And also it adds some level of privacy. They're transparent, but still, you know, from afar you can't really see what's going on inside with the curtains. So that was one of the reasons I added them. I got a black curtain rod to match with the black white aesthetics, the white transparent curtains, and also the rings of the curtains are silver to also match like the silver appliance aesthetics. So that's why I got them. So the next space we're moving to is my second favorite space in this house, my kitchen. Put a lot of sweat and hard work to make this space as beautiful as it looks. So first of all, I want to talk about the overall aesthetics of the place. Look at the white cabinet. I definitely picked this apartment just because of the white cabinet. I also needed an island in the middle, and I wanted it to be an open floor layout where it flows seamlessly into like the dining area and the living room. So I was very, very happy when I saw this apartment. I knew definitely this was the apartment I wanted. So one of the things I love about this space is how much storage it has. So if you look in here, this is where I keep my dishes. Some of them are in the dishwasher currently, but this is where I keep my dishes. I keep my cups, my plates, my ice stuff, some of my bottles and my water bottle. So in the cabinets over here, I keep my oils and vegetable oils, palm oils, stuff I use for cooking soups and cooking generally. Then over here, I have my spices. I have my gym stuff. So basically healthy stuff, multivitamins, protein powder and all that. That's what this cabinet is for. And then up here, I have tea, bread, butter, related stuff, granules. That's what I have up here. In this cabinet, generally, I just keep like bread, snacks, plantain chips and all that, biscuits. That's what I keep in this cabinet. And over here, I keep food storage. So I try to organize them by dates and, make sure the expiry dates are written on the jars and containers. If you guys want to see my short videos where I basically unbox everything I use for the kitchen and for all over the house and arranging it, subscribe. I'll be posting them soon. Subscribe. Over here, I also keep like bottles and stuff I take to the gym, cups, protein powder shaker and all that. That's what is up here. And then down here, just more provision, food stuff. Everything here is for tea, snacks. Here are all the plastic containers. There, down there, bottled waters, plantain stuff. And then over here, my apartment came with valet trash. So I have my trash bin here. And then this was the one I bought to match with the apartment aesthetic. It's currently full now, so I definitely need to take that out. And then for my counter, my island, I got 4 sets bar stools. I chose this color white to match the aesthetics of the house. But I also made sure I had like bar stools that had backs because I wanted to be able to relax my back when I'm sitting working and make sure whoever is using it is comfortable. The seat is leather and it's very, very soft and comfortable. So I definitely like this bar stools. It adjusts up and down, so that's useful. Sometimes I take it to the bathroom when I'm like doing my makeup and I don't want to stand for too long, sit down, be comfortable. It's very, very useful and I like it. I like how it looks. Next, we have my utensils. So I keep them neatly organized in these drawers and I have everything organized. I also got this color to match like my pink, rose gold, touch of pink or rose gold aesthetics that is splashed around the house. Then, so I also have some more kitchen utensils here, knives, bigger kitchen utensils. Then down here, I keep my pots and other miscellaneous items that I use for cooking. Then over here, I have my Ziploc bags in a Ziploc bag organizer. So everything is neatly organized and I have some stuff stored behind. And then down here, I also keep like my blender, my juicer. I have my blender, I have my juicer, and my mini blender too is also there. And then I just store some stuff. Then in here, I have my spice rack. I have a lot of them. I've only filled half of them. My goal is to eventually fill the rest and explore the spice world and to be very, very good for when I'm making my cooking videos, which you all are gonna watch. So make sure you subscribe, stick around. So over here, I have my paper towel holder. I have my knife stand. I actually bought this, not just for the utility, but definitely for the aesthetics. I wanted it to be a staple on my countertop, the pink color, and I actually use the knife. So it's very pretty and it's also very useful. Then over here I have my spin gun, which I use for turning eggs, coffee, tea, spinning liquids generally. Then over here I have my cooking oil and vinegar stand. I'll just tell you a secret. It's only oil that is in both of them. I don't use vinegar to cook, but I just, for the aesthetics. Then over here I have my kitchen utensil set. I put it up here too for the aesthetics, you know, touch of pink in the apartment. Then next, I'll talk about the appliances. It comes with microwave, comes with a 5-stop oven. Definitely can bake, broil, every single thing an oven can do. I can definitely do it with mine. Over here, I have my dishwasher. This is probably one of my most useful pieces in this house because I really don't like doing dishes. Maybe the second most useful next to the washer. I really don't like doing dishes, and having a dishwasher is definitely a great plus. I like the silver and black finish. Everything matches well, seamless, you know, pretty. Then over here I have my fridge, silver. It's currently really packed right now. I have lots of stuff in the fridge. I also bought some organizers for the freezer pots. I have this egg organizer and other things I use to keep the fridge pretty organized because I like my whole space being organized. So next we have the laundry room. So in here we have the washer and we have the dryer over here. We also have some storage up here where I keep like the things I use for washing, like the soap, the bleach, laundry detergent, deodorizer. Everything is up here. So next we're going to talk about my sink. I have a 2-bowl sink. I have a faucet that has 3 different modes. I also got this glass hand soap and dish soap containers. Over here I also have like my brushes, and I have this really cool brush holder to keep my sponges for washing dishes. It also comes with a garbage disposal, and down here I keep all my cleaning supplies and everything I use to keep the kitchen sparkling, beautiful as it looks. I also have this mini storage room here where I keep all my extra stuff. Like I have a trolley bag which I use for grocery shopping. I have my vacuum cleaner, my brush, my bathroom spin brush. I have some of my cat's food and my cat's litter stored here. I also have some of my ironing stuff and some other supplies. So basically this is just where I keep all the random stuff in the house that I want, like, you know, away from everywhere. I also keep my umbrella here. So next we're going to the bathroom. So in here we have the bathroom, and when you come into the bathroom, the first thing you're going to meet is this space. So this is the bathroom pantry where I keep like towels, bed sheets, all that up there. Here are more stuff I use. Most of the things down there are things that I have extra of, so when, you know, they get exhausted, then we take from here, and then I replace them every time I go to the grocery store. So next I'm moving over to the bathroom area. So over here I have double sinks. I have one over here, one over there. Right here I have the same hand soap container that I had in the kitchen. I also have mirrors, double mirrors. Here is a toothpaste dispenser. So right here I have my perfumes. I also have this plant. I have one here and I have one over here for decor. I brought it from my RV. And then I have this sign, thankful and blessed. I got it when I was living in my RV, and I put it here so I could remind myself every morning to be thankful and to remember that I'm blessed. So I like this over here. The lighting is great. It's very helpful for those skincare makeup vlogs. Over here we have the full standing shower. I have the shower organizers in there where I put all my soaps and everything to make it look organized. I also got some bottles to refill, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So eventually I'll put the soaps and my shampoo and conditioner all in bottles to keep everything, you know, looking aesthetically pleasing and matching. The bottles are also black and white. I also have these suction cups that I put to the glass door to keep my towels. So that way I could just grab my towels from inside the shower. Also, I have this gray mat on the floor to keep the floor from getting wet when I'm done showering. I have my scale here. So, you know, eventually I'm going to go on that fitness journey. So when I'm ready to go, it's here waiting for me. Here I have the bathtub for those days when I want to relax, you know, get a bath, just chill, probably watch Netflix. Eventually, one day I'm going to have the time to do so. That's what this is for. I have the toilet area. I have some of my cat stuff over here. So next we're moving into the closet. So in the closet here, we have my clothes. I'm actually surprised that I have this many clothes because I moved from my RV to the apartment, and somehow all this fit in there and I don't know how. I actually even donated some, but at the same time I also bought some more clothes, you know, to replace some older stuff I had. So maybe that's why it's so full. I have my bags up here, I have my pants, I have my gowns here, I have some of my military stuff back there, I have some extra military stuff on that. I just realized that I actually have a lot of military stuff. That's probably like 1/4 of the closet. So yeah, military stuff there, some stuff I still need to unbox down there. I have my shorts here, I have my jackets there, sweaters, I have my tops, shirts, I have my gym wears over here, I have my t-shirts, my camis and crop tops over there, and some other extra stuff. I have my shoes down here, I have my bags over there, some extra bags over there, I have my documents, books all up here, and then I have some extra random stuff, medicine, all that's up there. And then I also have my trophy from Nigeria when I got most valuable player in basketball. I'm definitely going to keep this. Reminds me of the good old days. So I have this over here. Yeah, that's pretty much the closet. I also like the fact that it's rugged, you know, makes it comfortable. So when I'm trying to pick out what I want to wear. Another person that likes chilling there is my cat. That's probably his favorite spot in the house. That's where he goes to sleep. He just really likes the closet, so I let him go in there. So next we have the bedroom in here. So this is definitely my favorite spot in the house. We have the bed over here. I got this bed from Amazon too. I really like the material. It's pretty much the same material as my sofa. It's kind of like a sandy cream whitish color. The bed was very easy to assemble. I assembled it myself. So if you guys want to see that video, also subscribe so that you can watch my short videos where I'm going to put some shots of how I put the whole house together and everything. So make sure you subscribe. So the bed sheets is also white to fit the whole white aesthetics. I also got this duvet white, and then I added a touch of pink to match with the rest of the house here. So this is what I use when I'm streaming to cover myself, to keep myself cozy. I also put the same curtains that I got in the living room over here. I also put the matte black curtain rod. And then my favorite part of the apartment, the place that I spend most of my time, my deck setup. My next video will be me going in details about the setup and how I put everything together. Like, this is definitely where I put definitely where all my money, all my sweat, and all my time went to putting together. I'm really proud of this setup, and I would make a whole video just for it. So if you guys want to watch it, at the end of the video, click the end card, because that's going to be the next video. So over here I have my chair. It's very comfortable. It comes with back support. This was very important so that I can support my lower back when I'm sitting for long hours. I also got a standing desk. The desk goes up and down. Can raise it up and put it down. I can basically adjust the height. It's an adjustable standing desk. I also have my monitors. This is an LG monitor, and this is my Samsung Odyssey G8. This monitor was very expensive, you know, and I got it because I spent a lot of time video editing, and I needed a monitor that was very color accurate. I also want to put in all my videos in 4K. So it's both of them are 4K, but this is my main monitor. Why this is more like a secondary support monitor. This one also serves as a TV. It has a TV streaming mode, and then it has its monitor PC mode. So over here I have my keyboard, I have the mouse support, I have my mouse. I also have some of my other equipment that I'll go into details covering. Over here I also have my headphone, I have my speakers, I have my microphone, I have my light over here. I also have an extra light over here. This is my laptop. Usually I just take this and put it over here, and I use it for drawing. I basically use it like an iPad. It's foldable, so it has an iPad mode. Use it for writing and journaling, noting, taking notes, all that. That's what I use it for. And then I have my PC here. So my PC is over here. Built it myself. Video will be coming up for it. Yeah, so that's pretty much my setup. I also have really cool LED lights, and then over here I have my stand for Decor to add to the background when I'm shooting my videos. And yeah, the camera I'm using is my FX30. I'll be going into more details about all this in my next video, which would be shown at the end of this video, so make sure you watch this video to the end. So now we're going to the balcony, which is the last place of the house. I really love the balcony. I'm going to be spending some time there chilling, you know, relaxing. Right now it's summer, and anyone who lives in Texas knows how the weather is in Texas. So I'm not trying to be outside out of the air conditioning in this weather. But when the weather gets better, it's more conducive, I'll be spending some time out there, you know, just receiving fresh air, chilling, enjoying every part of this my apartment. So now let's go to the balcony. And finally, we have the balcony. So this is the balcony over here. I haven't really done much to it because I haven't really been outside because of the heat. It's a comfortable space. I probably might put some chairs here eventually so you can sit down and relax, or maybe I might just use the dining chairs over here. I most likely will get chairs over here because I don't want those ones to get stained or dusty. So I'll get some chairs and put some decor, maybe some flowers. The view is also really nice. Very, very sunny Texas weather. It's a bit noisy, but yeah, overall, this is the balcony. Not too much to show. But before we sign off, my next video is going to be my deck setup tour. You definitely don't want to miss out on it. Make sure to stay to the end of this video and click the card to watch my deck tour video next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, click the subscribe button, and share this video to anyone who you think might like this video. Your support means the whole world to me, and it keeps the channel growing, and it enables me to make more content like this for you all. So until next time, this is Praise, reminding you to stay soft. Don't be too hard on yourself. Watch this video next. Thank you. Bye.